Hello everyone, I'm going to share you a few tips for implementing design thinking based academic delivery. The first tip is always introduce your content into real world problem or case studies related to the concept that you're going to deliver. If you don't find any real world problem or case studies, so the faculty can frame their own problem statement and it can be used as the introduction part of the class, because the cases make the students to well understand they are learning for the life, not for the scores. And also when student appear for the interview, or when the student want to solve the real world challenges, the student can remember the concept easily and to implement it. So this can be connected into the empathy of design thinking. And the second tip is connect the possible 5 stages of TT in your class, because some content can be connected with empathy and can be connected with ideate, define, prototype. Some may not possible. So connect the possible 5 stages of design thinking in your delivery, which makes the student to understand the concept of design thinking and always trigger the innovation mindset with them to build an entrepreneurial mindset. And the third tip is encourage the collaboration of student in the classroom. In a traditional classroom, we make student to sit idle, and we will not allow them to speak or collaborate and work. So here, if you could allow them to collaborate and like forming a teams, and if you deliver a content or assigning a task to the student to work, they can share and they can learn in the peer, and also they can present it. And sitting at one place is a really tough one, and if we allow them to move around in the classroom with a flexible learning environment, so this makes the learning sense and meaningful. And the next tip is like use the best pedagogies and engagement methods for your classroom, because the traditional lecture method is very boring to the student, and if you could follow an activity based learning or a problem based learning or a project based learning, the engaging the student with the gamifications, and this makes the learning interesting to them, and which helps the teaching fraternity to inculcate the concept to them. And the next tip is storytelling. Always share the stories, always share the concepts into the storytelling way, because stories remember forever in the human brain. So that is how we remember stories from our childhood. So when we deliver the concept into the story form, so it really helps the student to remember the concept forever, and also train the student in the storytelling form. That is most important. And the next tip is to implement gamification and leaderboard. When we make our classroom like a sporting game, we can give points to the team. We can keep the rewards. The team who's winning can grab the reward, where the passive learning will becomes an active learning in the classroom. And the gamification actually worked out to the lot of young minds to be very active learning in the classroom. And the next tip is like connect the life skill wherever it is possible, because our students are really learning the content well, but life skills are mandatory. They should know certain things which is not connected into the textbook, like a skill, communication, problem solving, creativity, and teamwork, social skills, and these can be connected in your classrooms too. So if you connect that, a student will be professionally groomed. And finally, you keep a small end assessment, and this end assessment can be an innovative way, and which should not be in the traditional way of assessment, so which makes the student and also the teachers to ensure the learning outcome that happens in the classroom. So use digital tools, and when you use digital tools, the assessments will be very easy and time will not be consumed much. So make all the tips into one single class and plan effectively, and implement into your classroom and share your feedback with us. So your feedback will make us to give a lot of inputs for the design thinking based academic delivery. So these inputs definitely will make the teaching fraternity, and by keeping the empathy in the mind of students and teaching fraternity, so the classroom will be an awesome one if you implement the design thinking based academic delivery. Thank you.